Hey, we're back with another episode of It's Not Junk TV. I'm Jarvis, and today we've got something I think all of us have seen, maybe even threw a few dollars at and wasted. You never win them, not that I ever have. Maybe somebody out there has. If you have, drop a comment, let me know about your biggest win. But what I've got here today is a 90s, I suspect, with the way it's decorated and the way it's been built. Mid 90s, early 90s coin pusher. Like I said, we've all seen one, we've all played with one, we've all dropped a few coins down in it to see if we can win. I happened to find one here at a local estate sale. Thought it'd be neat to take a look inside, see how they work, what makes them work, what makes them take your money, and all those things. Stick close, hang tight. When we come back, we'll get in tight and see what, take a look at. All right, like I said, definitely by the decoration and everything you see here, I would say this machine's definitely 80s, 90s. Looks like it's been through a battle or two. Front glass is dirty, been stored in a barn, it looks like, maybe for a while. I know it was because that's where I got it from. Can't see the front through the front glass, but it is a two-tier coin mechanism, and I assume this is a skill stop, and up here would have been your prize, where you would have had an extra thing left on the bottom, where if you got the key, you usually, or the little token thing, you could have took it up front and redeemed your prize. I have already picked the locks on these. Let's get you set up here. So I've picked the locks. What locks were still there? So the front's free. I've got to do this in a way. Unfortunately, I guess you could say, this is just plexiglass. I wish it was glass, so that means I'm gonna have to have one cut. All right. Back here, the front door has the coin tray and a ticket dispenser. Let's see. Right. So with the front off, really don't give us access to much. What little bit I do know about these, there should be a tilt mechanism that if you shake the machine, it should sound an alarm, which should be that right there. And then on the front of the door, it should trip a chute that causes the money to fall to the house and not go out towards the player. But it looks like somebody has already started disassembling, which looks like the tilt mechanism on it. That's all still there. I would say this is for the ticket dispenser, so it diverts all coins back in there, counts them, and gives you tickets for it in its place. Got some screws taken out. Not a whole lot in there to see. Let's go ahead. See if I can take this out one-handed. Like I said, it's kind of a bummer. This isn't glass. It's already must have been broken. And they replaced it with plexi, so that means I get to get a piece of safety glass cut for that. And set that over there. All right, there's the game field. Like I said, it's two pusher fields here and here. Looks like we've got some DLAM issue there. Ain't no big deal. A little bit of one here. Playing fields don't look the greatest. There's the coin slot. That's where the money drops down in. Here's what a lot of people don't realize. This is how the house makes money, out of bounds. But I want you all to notice something. See these screws put into the playing bed? See how they're arranged? And I would say every one of them's got this. See how they go around? And sort of directing everything right towards here. And you say, well, how could they have them in there and nobody see them? Well, let me dig some quarters out of my pocket here. So you lay a quarter, you got a stack of quarters. You lay that quarter there. You got these, and it pushes this way. See what it does? You'll never see, as long as them quarters are pushing. And get more quarters. But see now, because it's there, it's going to help push. So, and this isn't the first time I've seen this. I've seen this on a half-empty machine one time. In a little convenience store. They had to let it run. Didn't have much money in it, and you could still see them. But I thought it was just them. I didn't know it was all the manufacturers. All right. Here's the back of the door. There's your ticket mechanism. And your coin drop, which you can't get into because, well, they've designed it in a way to where you can't get your hand back up in it, so you can't get your hand in it anywhere, so. All right. Now I've got it rolled around. We can take a look in the back. And as you can see, we got a motor here, which looks like something out of a, yeah, it looks like something out of a fan out of a bathroom. Looks like a power supply, a timer. Not a whole lot going on in there, and not a whole lot of access because I've got this sealed. This cabinet's seen a little bit better days, but I think for what I got planned for it, it's going to work out just fine. But let's. Now I'll get better views of this once I get into it. We're just giving it an eyeball. Cabinet ain't horrible. It ain't great. But this thing has probably been kicked and punched and beat on by every punk in the 90s that ever went into wherever it was at. Alright, so I've looked over the power cable going into the power supply. I didn't see no phrase or no anything there that would look too concerning. So I say we just plug it in and see what, if anything, comes on, don't come on, catches fire, pops, blows. Let's see. Oh. Nothing. We have nothing. There is a switch. Let's see what it does. Uh-oh. All right, well. to me. Let's see. Well, the actuator for the coin diverter's working. Seems like maybe the magnet motor may have already. There we go. Well, it just needed a minute. Oh, we got one light on in there, it looks like. Yep, we got one. Okay. Well, so the pushers are working. One bulb's working. We got the awful little bulbs in here anyway. Alright, so that one's dead. Got one light. But the pushers seem to be working. Slow and annoying like, but they're working. Yeah, I'm going to take a shot back to it and see if I can. There's no way any of them are set to where they'll actually push a coin. Well, it'll help if I got it plugged. No, no. Maybe don't get pushed by that. Maybe that's a leveler. Well, apparently it has no place where it's touching. So here's what the mechanism looks like. We have the tray for the top pusher, tray for the bottom pusher. Yeah, so pretty basic. Just a couple levers. That's what. Well, we definitely know now with certainty that the machine is going to work. I don't see anything crazy. I want to hook back up the tilt and the anti-shutdown. I want to bypass the tickets. I want the coins to come out. I'm going to leave the ticket exchanger there, but I think what I'm going to do is, I think we're going to tear into it a little bit. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm not disassembling this cabinet or anything, but I think what we'll do is when we come back, we'll start cleaning it out, get this game bed clean. I want to remove the coin slot, I guess you could call it, or coin drop, which is right here. But this has got some cracks and some damage to it, and I'm probably going to have to make a new one. But that'll all be in our next episode. I appreciate you coming back. I know it's been a little while since we've had a new video, but now I'm back in the full swing. Should be out a video. Should be a 3-part series on this is what I'm shooting for. So once this video comes out, probably in, I'm hoping for a week from that point on. I've got a bunch of other things. I've got another little machine over here in the corner that y'all might get a kick out of. But that's all you get to see of that for right now. That's going to be a future video that'll just give you a little enticement. If you've ever wanted to see what's in one of those, you'll have to stick with me. But I'm Jarvis. This is Itsnotjunktv. Welcome back.